It's happening again. The US-China trade war is back, and this time, Beijing isn't playing defense. How did China counter Trump's aggressive move? And is this the beginning of a full-blown economic showdown between the world's two biggest superpowers? Trump has never been a fan of China's economic rise, and his latest move proves it. He has imposed a 10% tariff on Chinese imports, with a threat to increase it to 60%, a move that could shake global markets. But here's the thing, this isn't 2018. Back then, China was more dependent on exports. Today, things are different. China's new confidence, a changed battlefield. Trump is now dealing with a far stronger and more confident China. China is now the lead trade partner for over 120 countries. Beijing has spent years reducing dependence on the US by expanding trade with Europe, Africa, and Latin America. So, when Trump announced his new tariffs, China didn't wait. They struck back almost immediately. Beijing responded with lightning speed to Trump's move, proving they aren't going to be bullied. This includes counter tariffs on US goods. China imposed its own tariffs on key US exports, hitting American agriculture, tech, and auto industries, all sectors that Trump relies on for political support. Strengthening trade ties elsewhere. Within days, China signed new trade agreements with the EU, Southeast Asia, and African nations, showing they don't need the US as much as before. Dumping US Treasury bonds, China quietly reduced its holdings of US debt, sending a warning to Washington that it could shake US financial markets if the trade war escalates. Boosting domestic production, the government increased subsidies for Chinese manufacturers, making them less reliant on US technology and raw materials. Trump's strategy is simple. Make it too costly for China to keep trading with the US, but here's the problem: American businesses and consumers are paying the price. Companies relying on Chinese imports are seeing higher costs. US farmers, already struggling, now face even fewer buyers for their crops. Prices of consumer goods are expected to rise, and that won't sit well with voters. Meanwhile, China is showing no signs of backing down. This isn't just a trade war, it's a battle for global dominance.